Hi, good evening.
Good evening. I'm sorry about my voice.
Oh, what happened?
Because it was a long weekend here in Philippines, right? So I've been in my hometown, so we just um we just call it take a bath in the river with my cousins, just like a child.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So we'll just have to restart the interview, okay? Any Rose? All right.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So again, this is Shirley from ESL 101. This interview will be recorded. If you want to know more about our school, you can ask after or later after the interview. Okay. So tell me about yourself, Any Rose.
Okay. First of all, my full name is Eneroseinterview20181104.
Mm-hmm.
I am 20 years old and I am currently living here in Matanao, Davao del Sur, Philippines. So I am still a third year college student taking off Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English. So I am proud to say that I have a good communication skills and English speaking skills because I experienced a lot of companies before, like BPO companies and ESL companies like 51 Talk and Akadsoc.
Mm-hmm.
So I can guarantee that I will teach my future students with enjoyment and fun, as well as they can learn a lot from me.
Okay. Why did you decide to apply in our school?
Because I know that this company that can really help me to sustain my studying, because this is only my part-time job, and I know that this company also um, will help me to build up and to enhance my English speaking skills as well as my teaching skills. And of course, I want to share my prior knowledge and my prior experience from my prior um, working experiences to the students that I am going to teach in the future.
Mhm. Do you think you are an introvert or extrovert?
I am an extrovert person. I
Why?
have a lot of friends,
Mm-hmm.
and they always told me that I am so talkative. That's it.
Okay, so how long have you been teaching, Anna Rose?
I only experienced teaching or became an ESL teacher for about 9 months
Mm-hmm.
only.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What is your best asset as a teacher?
Not to be brag, but I am proud to say that my best asset as a teacher is being an enthusiastic, being a childish person,
Mm-hmm.
being a patient and um teach like a child, or has a child mentality also sometimes. That is why lots of my students are kids or teenager, because they like me as their teacher, because we always um, go having fun together while learning English. That's it.
Mm-hmm. All right. What is the most important characteristic a teacher should possess?
Of course, a teacher should have a very patient attitude, a very enthusiastic attitude, a of course a punctual, responsible, and of course he or she can handle what kind of student she or he might have. That's it.
Mm-hmm. How do you measure students' learning level?
Um, because for me, I do believe that the student, I don't know, I do believe that the student can really learn something from you if he or she can already apply it to his or herself. Not only by knowing those phonetics, not only by knowing those proper way um, to read a certain word or to pronounce that certain word or on how he or she knows the right grammar of that sentence. But I can measure or I know that that student can already learn from me or from other teachers if he or she can already apply it by her or himself. That's it.
Okay. How do you deal with student who has behavior problems in class?
Like a kid student or an adult student.
Can be both.
Okay, actually, I experienced that before, most especially to the younger or to a kid student. So one of my strategies to handle that kind of student is that I just I am not really particular or following the material because the material is kind of boring for her or him. So I just make some games, do some activities that can really raise up or that can really get his or her attention so that he can listen to me very carefully. That's it.
Ooh. What do you do when a student doesn't understand the lesson, or how do you deal with students with learning difficulties?
Most especially to those students with zero English,
Mhm.
right? One of my strategies is that if, for example, a kid
Mhm.
student, probably for 1 and 3 years old to 10 years old, because that kind of student cannot really understand easily. Maybe not all the students, but most of the students cannot really easily understand
Mhm.
me. One of my strategies is that before um, I explain, no, 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 after I explain a certain word or a certain lesson to them, and then if they can still understand it, I will going to translate it into a Chinese, a Korean. It's just depend on what the nationality of a student is.
Mhm. All right. How do you rate yourself in terms of using technology?
Not to be proud, but maybe 8 out of 10.
Okay. Why did you say so?
Because I know that not everything in a social media world, I'm sorry, social media
Mhm.
world
Mhm.
or in computer or in laptop, I'm not really sure that I already know all of things in that certain certain gadget. But I can guarantee that I know how to use it and how to handle it. That's it.
Now, what are your expectations in our school?
Um, One of my expectation in this company is that they have a bigger or higher hour
Mhm.
rate or salary rate. And of course, they have a very nice staff or very nice employees or also very nice teachers that I can ask question with if I have some difficulties on how to handle some apps or some tutoring tool to use in this company.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I know that this company is very good in every teachers or in every staff.
Oh,
That's it.
okay. So you mentioned that one of your expectation is that we will offer higher pay or salary. So can you specify what amount are you expecting?
No, actually, I am not really a person uh, who chooses a certain company because they have a bigger salary or a bigger rate. But actually, maybe to be honest, maybe most of the teachers they always looking for a company who has a bigger
Mm-hmm,
salary,
mm-hmm.
right? So I think I will maybe 90 to 110 per hour.
Okay.
That's only my
All
expectation.
right. 100 to 110, you said? 20?
90 to 110.
Okay. Well, Eneros, our school is actually offering 140 pesos per hour.
Bigger than my expectation.
Exactly. And aside from that, is that we offer additional bonus or incentives. And
Incentives.
also we offer government benefits.
Wow,
Right.
that's very
hmm
nice.
So that's actually the advantage of our school and the edge from other school, because the owner of the school is actually Filipino, unlike for other online schools, right? There are most of them are foreigners, so they don't actually care what um, you know how do they care for their teachers, unlike here in our school. So our priority is not just our students but also our teachers. Yeah.
That's
hmm
very nice.
Exactly. So,
Bigger than my
yeah,
expectation.
because I've heard from 51 talk, I think that's 50 or 60 per 30. Is it
Yes,
30 minutes or, uh,
25
yeah,
minutes.
I forgot. And for Akad Sock, how?
It's only 90
Okay.
per hour.
So for
Yes.
us, it's actually 55 minutes for the teaching. I mean, for teaching. And then the five minutes, that's going to be your time for you to fill up your class record or update your student's profile if you have to. So there. So technically, it's an hour.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. All right. And then last question. Oh no, there are two more. So if in case we hire you in our school, what contribution can you give to our company or to our school?
Okay. I think this question, I cannot really, but I can assure, no. I cannot really assure because some promises can be
Mm,
broken, just like what you did to me, Char. Okay, for me, Shirley, I can guarantee or I can assure to this company that I will do my responsibility, I will do my job properly, and of course, I will be a polite teacher. I will be a nice teacher to my future students, but not only for my students, but of course with my fellow teachers, with the other staff. And of course, one last thing is that I will do my best to be a productive teacher, and of course, I will not let the company disappointed at me.
okay.
That's it.
All right. So, well, um, I have a follow-up question. Before our call the interview got disconnected last time. So,
Mhm.
you mentioned that there was a typhoon during that time and you weren't able to inform the school. So, if in the event that we hire you, how are you going to prevent that from happening?
Because at that time, surely, or before, I wasn't. I don't have a backup materials
Mm-hmm.
yet. Like for example, a generator or a um, backup internet provider. Because before I only have a PLDT DSL or wired internet provider, but now I already have a Globe or TM as my second option or my secondary internet provider. So I can still do my job even though it has a big typhoon or it has a big rain, but still I will um, do my job
Mm,
just
okay.
fine.
Well, the very important here is that if in the event that it happened again, what we normally do is communication is still best. Even though, let's say, um, you don't have any power or electricity,
Mhm.
but then you just need to inform us. It can be via Facebook or Messenger, just to let us know your situation. And that way we could avoid, so we have other teachers who can, back you up, or let's say they will gonna take over your students for the meantime while you're on that situation. So that's a good idea if you have a backup if it
Mhm.
happens,
Mhm.
because again, communication is the key for us to, to not to let our students wait for us, not knowing,
Mhm.
oh, we don't have any class. Of course, we value their time. Of course, their time is very important for us also. So if that's the case, then that's a good thing to know. And then, Anna Rose, lastly, give me a reason why we should hire you.
Not to be brag and to be honest again, because I already have an experience to teach both kids, teenager or adult students like 88 years old. So I already know how to handle that any attitude or any kind of student. So um, I know that this company will really need a teacher who have an experience to handle the kids, to handle any situation if you are teaching students. So, and of course, I am a very energetic and enthusiastic person to teach any kind of student. So, that's the only thing that I am proud of, and one of the things that a company must need to a teacher.
Okay.
That's
That's
it.
good to hear. So for now, you mentioned you're currently your third year student, right? So are
Yes.
you enrolled in this, school year?
Yes, I am. But don't worry because I only have a class for every Monday to
Mm-hmm.
Thursday from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. So at the rest of it, I don't have any class.
Okay, that's good to hear. So for now, Anna Rose will have to schedule your demo teaching. So Miss
Mhm.
Michelle will gonna take over your demo. Let me just check her schedule real quick. Are you available for an interview on Tuesday around 6 or 7 p.m.?
Sure, I am.
Okay, that's good. Just take that note here. So I'll be sending you a copy of our book. That's going to be your material if you will do the demo teaching.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, so there you go. Do you have any other questions or do you have any violent reaction?
No, I don't have. I just have a question. Um, where does this company based in? I mean, what does the nationality of the students?
Okay, that's a good question. So our students are Taiwanese. Yeah,
Taiwanese.
because
Okay.
the owner of our school for now, she's actually a full-time teacher in Taiwan. So most of our students are working professionals. So for the meantime, we don't have any kids or children But of course, in the future, that's what we are looking further to have younger students. And the peak hour for our students normally starts at 6 p.m. until 12 midnight.
So most of the students are adults,
Exactly.
right? I don't have any experience teaching Taiwanese students, but maybe in the future.
Well, they're
Okay,
actually
and
very kind and they are very hardworking. That's why we value so much their time. We know that they're tired working all day. Then afterward, they really find time to attend their class. So that's why I mentioned earlier that communication is very important if in the event that you have any unexpected, type of situation that you can handle your class. So our teachers are really advised to let us know 2 hours before their class.
okay.
So
And I have another question. Does this company have a website?
yeah, okay, let me share to you so that you kids can or you could check. Alright, while checking, any other questions, any rows?
Okay. I forgot. Let me think that again. Mm. Okay. And no. I forgot.
I'll send it in Skype, okay? The link or the website. Okay, there we go. Just send it.
Um. Okay. The question. My next question is about the payment method.
Okay, so that's actually we send it online or we send it through your bank account, preferably BPI.
Directly to my.
Yep.
I thought it was a PayPal. No, but it's okay. I have a BPI debit card.
Mm-hmm.
And the date of payment or salary.
Okay, so normally um, it's standard salary that's going to be the 10th of the month.
Once a
Yes.
month,
Yeah.
right? It's okay. So I think
Okay.
that was
Uh-huh.
all my
So I'm gonna send you an email or send you a message in Skype if you receive the copy of the book, and then just let me know, okay?
questions.
Alright, so again, your demo teaching, that's gonna be 6 p.m. on Tuesday, November 6th, right? Okay,
Right.
so, well, that's it. Anything else? Okay.
No more. Thank you so much, Shirley.
You're welcome, and have a great evening. Anna Rose, bye now. Thank you.
Bye bye.